What's up, everybody? It's your girl Lexi. It is the 26th. It's currently 1:41. Just arrived to my appointment, as you see, just parked or whatever. My appointment not to 1:45, but I decided today to take my sweet time, because literally, y'all, every time I come, I don't get to the back until way after my appointment time. So I said I'm gonna take my time today. The doctor that I saw, well, not last week, last month, she basically told me I'm gonna see a guy doctor this time, which I don't know. Why would I see a guy doctor? Your guess better than mine. So I'm gonna see a different doctor today, and then she said after that it's gonna be just her. But my thing is, that's kind of weird. I don't like men doctors. Nothing against, male doctors or whatever, but I don't like it. But this will be my last appointment at this hospital. I actually switched my provider, my OB provider, because y'all gonna see in my previous videos problems I've been having with them, and it's just kind of filthy. And like this hospital, Methodist South or whatever, they have a bad name. Yeah, like literally, like this hospital you go when you're dying or whatever. And I forgot about that because I always stay out of state. Like I moved away. When I first moved away, I moved out of state. So I actually forgot, and then I came back. I was just like, yeah, that is true. Somebody mentioned it to me. But anyway, it's 1:43, y'all, and I gotta walk a long freaking way. So I'm finna go on and get to it, get my little mask and put it on and head to the building. I'm gonna try to record some of the stuff too, y'all. So stay tuned to that. Y'all really be out of breath. For real, for real. Whew. I'm almost there, y'all. Whew. Goodness gracious. Why the hell is this parking lot so far away from this freaking door? Because your girl too fat for this. Whew. Yeah. Let me catch my breath. I am literally so glad I'm changing this doctor. Whew. I should have brought some water, y'all. Because, like, this doctor I saw today, normally, when you go to the doctor, whatever, they ask you, hey, have you had any problems with anything? Wooda, wooda, wooda. Why the doctor come in? First of all, normally they knock on the door to let you know they're entering or whatever. Even if you don't answer, they knock first. So, I'm sitting there. He just busts in the freaking door. For one, it scared me because I was on my phone. Because I've been sitting there a minute waiting on him or whatever. And when I first got in, they called me to the back, I'm thinking I'm going straight to a room. They did my vitals and everything. Took me to the back waiting room that clearly, why y'all called me back there if y'all didn't have a room ready? So I sat there for maybe 3 minutes tops. They took me to another room, which was available, when I first got there, and it looked the same. It was clean, whatever. So I sat in that room, waited a while. I was in there maybe 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes before a doctor came in there. So, he busted the room or whatever, came in, and just sat down. I'm sitting there looking at him like, you're not finna introduce yourself. I never met you before. None of that. For one, you didn't knock, you just bust in the freaking door and had the door wide open talking to somebody else. Okay, strike one. And then you just sit down, didn't introduce yourself. He ain't know nothing about me. How far along are you? How many weeks are you? Da 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 da. And I'm telling them. Then he started asking about other pregnancies, which they already had this information in. Like, they asked me this. This is the third time already. They asked me the same stuff, like how much my kids, knowing Isaiah basically weighed. How did I give birth? How much they weighed at birth? All that. I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, this is frustrating. I'm already frustrated because you'd have came there, didn't acknowledge who you was. So I'm sitting there looking at him, just staring at him right. The whole time he's just sitting there writing. Even before he started asking me questions, he's writing on my chart. So he got up, did the fetal heartbeat thing, and he do it. And he's like, I was going to record or whatever. But he was like, oh, hold your pants like this, hold your pants like this, and do this and do. I'm like, you the doctor, not me. I shouldn't have to help assist you to do your job. Come on now. You getting paid to do this, not me. So, I'm just sitting there and I did what he said, whatever. He didn't even say, like, no, he didn't talk at all. He didn't be like, do you hear the heartbeat? Do you this? What if I didn't know? You didn't say no, you're not communicating with me. Then as soon as he got done with that, he asked when my due date was. Which clearly they write this on the same freaking paper and you have my chart. So I told him. He was like, hold on. He looked in a little, if y'all ever been pregnant before or been to an appointment with a person that's pregnant, they have like this circular chart thing and it goes by your last period and they count the months and they basically spin it to see, I guess, if it's accurate or whatever, if you're telling the truth, whatever it may be. So he did that and he wrote on the paper, or whatever, after he confirmed it with that. And I'm just sitting there looking at him. And he was like, oh, hold on 1 minute. Got up, took my stuff with him, and was like, I'm going to be right back. So I'm just sitting there thinking, because he said, hold on, I'm going to be right back. Because I had concerns that I wanted to talk to him about that, or whatever that I've been having. So I was like, oh, okay. Thinking he's going to come back because that's what he told me. And he's not communicating with me. So he left out. He's maybe gone, sorry, I'm dropping the camera. He was probably gone maybe 2 minutes. Probably not even it. But he wasn't gone that long. Next minute I know somebody else knocking on the door. I'm like, come in. They knock. And they was like, oh, come on. I'm like, where am I going? Now I knew I previously had to do blood work again. Because they wanted me to do more blood work or whatever. After I did like the genetics test to tell the gender and like if your baby got Down syndrome and all that. So she told me I was going to have to do blood work again. But I'm still tracking that he's coming back in the room. So she was like, oh, come here for a minute. And she said for a minute. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to do something and go back in the room. Because she said for a minute. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I get up, follow her to do my blood work. For one, I got blood everywhere, y'all. Look at this. Like, so I go sit down and do my blood work. And she's not saying no. She's like, normally they have you verify, like they'll put the professionals, normally you verify that they put the right information on your blood work, right? Tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I know I'm right because I worked at the hospital anyway. So, she didn't do nothing. And they normally don't do that. You're not confirming who I am. You're not doing anything. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to confirm everything you're doing. Your name, your date of birth. Or your last 4 of your social. Anything that verifies you. Your name, date of birth, or your name, last 4. Something. So, I'm just sitting there like, my phone going off or whatever. And I was like, I'm not going to text nobody. I'm going to wait till I'm done. Whatever. So she can have my full divided attention. Because when I go to my appointments, I want them to have my full divided attention. I'm not going to be on my phone texting or doing something else or whatever. Unless I'm recording. So I was like, she got up and got ready to walk out. I was like, am I done? She's like, oh, yeah, you're done. Oh, I can't wait for this day to be over. Okay. Anyway, that ain't got nothing to do with me, boo. So I'm getting ready to leave. She takes me to a whole different room or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm going back in the room. Obviously. Nothing. I couldn't express my concerns. I couldn't do anything or whatever. Because I actually had concerns because or whatever. So I said, I'm so glad, like, I changed my doctor. I'm going to the same doctor basically I went to with Noah. They were really good. I love their positive energy, their good attitude. I think I told y'all about that. My other appointment I had with them. But, which I haven't posted. I'm going to post that and then it's going to be this video. But they were really good when I had Noah. And, like, they knew his name and everything. Like, once I gave birth, whatever, they want to meet him. All that good stuff. So their energy was warm and they communicated. They did all the good stuff or whatever. And I'm so glad I'm going to them tomorrow. Because I was like, I'm just going to change this doctor. Because I'd have been to them. This is my 4th time going to them, I think. What the world? Why is this lady over here? She yelling, hey! Oh, she calling some man. Marcellus, hey! Okay, boo-boo. You do realize you're going to have to walk a long way. I'm so nosy, yeah. She told me, come get your child here or something. Kiara. Anyway. She yelling and everything. But yeah, but anyway. Now she cursing. Now she moving again, trying to find him. Because obviously he ain't responding to her. Because she like, I'm trying to keep from cursing or whatever, yeah. But, yeah, so I'm so glad I got this appointment tomorrow with them tomorrow morning. Because, yeah, so I can express my concerns. Because I've been so nauseous. Like, I've been super nauseous. Like, throwing up everything. And then, like, 2 days ago, I was like, I think I have a UTI or something. Which, you know, it's easier when you're pregnant to get, like, UTIs, whatever. And I haven't had, like, a UTI. And I only had a UTI maybe twice in my life. She is still yelling, y'all. And walking, trying to find whoever the heck Marcellus, if you watching this, please respond to this lady. Because she really mad, y'all. Look. You see her in that purple. She's like, you act like you can't hear me. Marcellus! 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 And she is steady yelling. Hold on, yeah. I gotta turn this camera. Like, look at her. She mad. Yeah, so I believe I have a UTI, whatever. And I was gonna say that because past 2 days I've been, like, you going to the restroom. And get off the toilet. By the time I walk back to my living room, I have to go again. I feel the urge. Then, like, the bottom of my stomach, it's been, like, kind of tender, and it's signs of a UTI. So I was going to actually tell the doctor that, which they got my urine. You know, every time you go to a doctor when you're pregnant, they take your urine for yeast, UTI, stuff like that. They didn't tell me anything, because I honestly don't even think they be doing it. Like, everybody in there don't be working. Like, they don't be seeming like they want to work, which is why I'm changing my doctor. Because I take my health serious. Like, even before pregnancy, I don't care if I'm just going for a checkup for me, my kids, whatever. I take health seriously. And I feel like if you're a doctor, you're a nurse, you need to know what you're doing, baby. Because, yeah. And especially I'm carrying this baby, I want to make sure everything is good. Like, or whatever. So, anyway, I'm finna get ready to drive home. Because I don't need to hear this lady again, Marcellus, because she got to walk a long freaking way to get in here or whatever. So, yeah. I'm going to post this video sometime this week or whatever. Peace. Look at this lady cursing at Marcellus.